Steve. I represent the people of Kogi West. Mr. President, I want to thank my leader, Senator Goje, for bringing this motion. But looking at the text of this motion, it will look as if it's only that, it will look as if Northeast was unfairly treated and it was intentional. That is not the situation. I was a member of the 8 reps, and I know a lot about what happened in the 9th rep. During the 8 years of last administration, a lot of effort was made on Northeast roads. I'm not saying we have gotten there, but a lot of work was done on Northeast roads. Coming back to road construction and rehabilitation problem in Nigeria, the problem is the fact that funds are not available. When you have road rehabilitation and construction going on all over the country, and year in, year out, we provide little fund here for those projects, not much is achieved. We need to take a holistic approach to management of our roads. We need to bring back toll gates all over the country. A lot of people are using our roads and they are not paying anything for it. Some of these companies, like some of these cement industries all over the nation, look at the kind of trucks they are using on our roads. Some of them are using more than even 60 tons a trailer on these roads. And they are spoiling our roads all over the country, and they are not paying anything for it. That is not what is happening in the other parts of the world. We need to find a way of bringing in funds for rehabilitation and reconstruction of our roads. Going back to my own state, if you look at Kaba, Ilorin Road, which has been awarded since 2014, the contractor left the site since 2016 and they are not doing anything because no availability of fund. And that is the situation all over the country. There is need for us to find a way around to bring in more funds for our roads. The Sukuk thing is, they've done a lot. The NMPC fund, they've done a lot, but that is not enough. There is need for us to declare state of emergency on our road and find a way around to generate more funds for the work. Thank you, sir.
I represent Osun Senatorial District in Osun State. I want to start by aligning myself with the mover of this very important and timely motion, Senator Goje, and other speakers. But I want to say that the observation made is not only restricted to one section of the country. It happened in other areas, even in Southwest. Sir. In this plenary, I think about 2 or 3 times, we have raised the issue of Ibadan, Ikire, Ife, Ilesha, Akure to Owo express route. Sir, in Southwest, apart from Lagos-Ibadan expressway, that is the most congested road that we have in the Southwest, connecting about 5 different states. And the irony of it is that both Osun State and Ekiti State are landlocked states. We are not bound by ocean. There's no way we can benefit from coastal highways. And that is not our making. So when we are choosing this kind of road, as important as they are, I think our priorities should be very key. These are major roads that have been started in the last 7-8 years. And they have not reached, the work done there is not up to 20% as we speak. So I want to suggest that the Minister of Works has been suggested should be invited, and we collect these priority roads that Nigerians will know that we truly mean business, because this money we are spending there is humongous, and the idea is very good, but the priorities will be well placed to those areas that are very key. So if Ibadan Ikire Ilesha Express route is very key and should be taken seriously with the one that has been chosen. I so submit, Mr. President.
President, distinguished colleagues, I'm Idiat Oluranti Adebule. I represent the good people of Lagos West. Your Excellency, the most important of what we're discussing this morning is the fact that all of our roads in the nation need attention. Yes, Senator Goji has raised issue about the Northeast. It is not only about the Northeast, it's about Nigeria. And I want to give kudos to this administration for the massive road infrastructure they are doing. Yes, they cannot finish it at a go. We will all continue to raise issues that has to do with our respective states and senatorial districts. I'll tell you, even the Coastal Road has a lot of importance and benefit for the people in that area. I know that government, through the tax credit initiative, is already working on Makurdi and Maiduguri and Kano Road, and all other roads that are of importance to the people of Nigeria. Therefore, I align myself with the request that the Honorable Minister for Works should be invited. Because I recall very well, Your Excellency, when we came in 2023, you directed, Your Excellency, Mr. Senate President, directed that all the roads that requires attention in the nation should be compiled. And Senator Abiru headed that committee. And I recall that that compendium was handed over to the minister. It may be an opportunity for us to ask the minister what has been done about that compilation that we did. And if there is need for us to update that compilation, it will not be out of place. Your Excellency, Mr. President, it is true that our roads across Nigeria require attention, and I therefore support the motion that the Honorable Minister should be invited to please speak to the Senate about what is happening, notwithstanding the fact that we do not have enough funds, but then we must see that effort is being made. Today, I stand before you to represent the people of Lagos West, and I'll be able to speak about Lagos-Badagry Road. Lagos-Badagry Road was commenced around 2023. Up until now, Lagos-Badagry has not been completed. Similarly, Lagos-Abeokuta is also there. These are roads that will plead that the Honorable Minister and the Senate should please call the attention of the Minister to. Thank you, Mr. President, for the opportunity to speak.
Distinguished colleagues, I am Issa Jibrin, representing the very good people of Kogi East. Your Excellency, first I want to appreciate the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for identifying some of these roads, okay, that have virtually become nightmares to transporters. I equally want to appreciate Senator Goje for bringing up the issue of marginalization of the Northeast. Okay, I quite appreciate. But Mr. President, I want to say something here, that in as much as I sympathize with the other contributors that have zeroed in into their own various localities, I want to state that this motion is specific to Northeast. I don't want it to be diluted. Okay, let us focus on this Northeast. If you have your own request, bring it to the fore. Let's concentrate on the Northeast as it has been presented here. But going forward, Your Excellency, road construction is not a one-year project. I think what the Federal Ministry of Works needs to do is to identify all the roads that are in deplorable conditions in Nigeria and come up with a 4 or 5 year program, okay? So that year 1, XYZ roads will be constructed, year 2, ABCDs, come up with specific roads, okay, specific road maps, so that no part of the country will feel alienated. If that has been done, we won't be where we are today. If, for example, they say, okay, in this financial year, XYZ roads, as being mentioned here, will be given attention to. In the next budget, Northeast will be given attention. Let it be that there will be that long-term plan. Because whether you like it or not, there is budget constraint, and there is no way we can address all the roads at the same time. Thank you, Mr. President.
Samaidoki, representing Kebbi South. I would like to commend His Excellency Senator Goje for this motion, sir. But, sir, I want to always keep our focus, even though we are elected by our individual senatorial district. We are the Senate for Nigeria. And if we are the Senate for Nigeria, I think we should begin to do things holistically so that Nigeria is our main focus. You've raised a committee to go through all the roads in this country. The committee has submitted its reports. I want to align with Karimi and the Senator Jibrin that going forward, sir, this will be our way of developing the country so that each region, each area is given attention. We cannot underestimate the importance of Lagos to all Nigeria, sir. For us in Kebbi and Sokoto, almost whatever we produce, we send it to Lagos for sale. And whatever we consume, we import it from Lagos. So if the Lagos highway down to Kebbi is not in good order, it looks like whatever we produce will not be able to be sold because our market mostly is in Lagos and the Southwest. So we commend the President for that initiative. Be that as it may be, we have the budget constraint, we know, Your Excellency. We still plead that whatever we do in this country, sir, in this Senate, that we should set up a committee to look at it holistically, then prioritize our actions and follow the roadmap we have developed. If that is done, I'm sure all these agitations will be minimized. But I would also like to point out to you, the Senate President, in 2023, you have promised that the roads to Zuru will be fixed. Unfortunately, it was not. In 2024, you've made the same pledge while you are sitting as the Senate President. And I am believing that this 2025, that road will be taken into consideration. I'm begging this honorable House. Last time, I couldn't invite any senator to my district so that for the marriage of my daughter. And the reason was because of bad road and banditry. Sir, the banditry issue has been curtailed significantly. But the road issue, sir, is still where it is. I'm still obliging and begging this August Assembly to intervene so that road infrastructures can be evenly distributed within the budget constraint of the Federation. I so submit, Senate President. Thank you.
Distinguished colleagues, then, my order is an Order 52, Rule 4. A senator must confine his observation to the subject under discussion and may not introduce matter irrelevant thereto. Senator Medoki said in 2023 you promised him that you will repair their road. In 2024 you promise. This is in a national thing like this. Did you make such promise to him?